I'm going to do the technical analysis of Dow Jones Industrial Average Index for the week commencing from 17th of May 2021. First of all, congratulations to all of the people who have followed my advice last week and made some good money. So, as I told you last week, that whatever is going to happen in this week, okay, that has happened in the week of 10th of May. I told you that whatever is going to happen, it will happen between 35k and 33.5k. So I told you very specifically and very clearly because of the support and resistances. So this was the support, this was the resistance. Okay, so the market moved exactly between 35k and 33.5k. This is the weekly chart and these are the weekly candles. In the coming week that will commence from 17th of May 2021, support and resistances will remain same. This is the critical resistance. Critical resistance is at 35k. It will remain same because 35k is still posing this psychological barrier, and secondly, this 35k is 35,040 or 35,070, and through technical calculations, okay, so it came out that this is very critical resistance. This approximately 35k, this is very critical resistance, and because the market has moved from 26,500. Okay, it was October 2020, from 26,500 to 35,000, approximately 8,500 points without any correction, without any correction. So it is, means this thing is clearly saying that there is something wrong with the market. There is some wrong with the market, because moving without any correction 8,500 points, it's a big deal. It was not supposed to happen. The market was supposed to come into the correction here or somewhere. I mean, within 4,000 to 6,000 points the market was supposed to come into the correction, but it did not. So market was just it was moving up and up. So there is definitely something wrong with the market. So the market manipulators, the market movers, they have already um, did a lot of means they have already moved the market to 35,000, okay, without any correction. Now when the market is going to enter into the correction, then you will see that there will be very heavy correction in the market. It will not be some usual correction, but there will be very heavy correction in the market, and the market will fall at least by 4,000 or 5,000 points. Okay, so the market means this 30,500, 30,700. Okay, so this is going to act as very heavy support, very critical support, 30,700, and the 35,000 sorry, this 35,000 is very stiff resistance, and 30,700 is very critical support. 30,700. Okay, so in the coming weeks and in the coming months, at least in the month of June and July, the market will move between 35,000 and 30,700, or you can say, we talk about the Ichimoku, the boundary of the Ichimoku, and the confluence zone too. Then the market may hit 30,000 too. So whatever is going to happen in next couple of weeks and in next 1 or 2 months, it will happen between 35,000 and 30,000. Simple. Now the coming week. So in the last week, you saw that these first 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, the market was falling, and then on the last 2 days, Thursday and Friday, there was a rebound in the market. Because of the rebound, this 34,300 and 33,500. So approximately 800 points of this rebound. So it has created an opportunity to short. It has created a lower high. So when we will analyze the daily chart, then you will see that it has clearly made this lower high. So the market has given us an opportunity to short somewhere here. Okay. So on Monday, the market is expected to be here, somewhere around here. Okay. So whenever you see the market moving a little upside, then just see that as an opportunity to short. Short means in this direction, just sell so that you can buy when the market will fall. Okay. And one more thing here, that for the people who are thinking that the market may still move up, yes, there are chances that the market may move up, but for that to happen, the market must hold here. The market must hold here above the high of this candle, at least for 2 days, minimum of 2 days. The market must close above this, this resistance above 35,091. So when the market closes above 35,091 for at least 2 days or two consecutive days, then only there are chances that the market can move up. But the problem is that the market manipulators will try to uh, uh, move up the market, and the retail traders will not participate in this activity, means in the upward direction. Okay, the retail traders are heavily looking for some correction. So this upward movement, this downward movement, it will simply cancel. It will simply cancel. Okay, it will simply negate the effect, and the market is expected to be sideways. Sideways as in a little up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, sideways. Means the market may remain stagnant. If the market will be stagnant here, if the market will be stagnant here in this week, 17th of May, okay, then for sure the meaning of this thing is that the market manipulators are trying to move up the market, but the retail traders are selling here, and the retail traders are bearish. Because of this fight between the market manipulators and the retail traders, or the bulls and the bears, the market is now stagnant. Market is not moving up. And if the market manipulators also support the retail traders, in that case the market will fall down. The market will come into the correction. Okay, so just keep an eye on everything, and if you are trading in options, then you need to take care of the theta. And if you are trading in futures, okay, in that case, yes, you can means you can short, and you can short with the futures of June and July. And if you are trading intraday, then you must be very careful, because in this week, the first 2 days, Monday and Tuesday, will be the decisive days. Okay, so you need to be very careful on Monday and Tuesday. Now if we talk about the other support and resistances, so the support and resistance, as I mentioned earlier, okay, this will act as critical resistance, and this will act as critical support. Other than that, we have intermediate supports. This is intermediate support. It is around 34,400. Then we have another support here. Okay, it is at 33,500. Another support here because of the confluence zone. This support is at 32,600. Okay, this was the confluence zone created by the market. Okay, and secondly, the alma is expected to reach this support level this week. Okay, so alma and the confluence zone, both of these will be providing some good support here to the market. So if the market falls from 34,400 to 32,600, okay, then means this will act as a good support. Then we have another support because of this good confluence zone, and secondly the WMA will is expected to reach here. Okay, WMA is expected to reach here. So WMA itself, okay, means WMA has the power to to support the market. And when the WMA is here, and it will be supported by the confluence zone, and along with that the support that is created through the technical calculations. So this is a good support. Then finally we have this support. This is the critical support. Okay, this support is critical because the moving average, this the exponential moving average is expected to reach here this week or the next week. And then we have again we have this confluence zone here, EMA here. Then on the daily charts we also and then through the technical calculations it came out to be this the critical support. So just like means through technical calculations it came out to be the critical resistance. So through technical calculations it came out to be the critical support. And if we talk about the moving averages, the technical indicators, the moving averages, then the kind of pattern these moving averages are showing here. Okay, this pattern clearly indicates the bull trend. Bull trend means the upward direction. This is the bull trend. And if we talk about the other indicators, stock RSI is still supporting the bull trend, but now and if there is some if the market is stagnant or if the market falls from here, then for sure the stock RSI in the next week, stock RSI will clearly show the signals that it is entering into the bearish territory. We have MACD. MACD is still supporting the bull trend. The momentum is there. There is very heavy momentum in the market, and the momentum is also supporting the bull trend. So all of the technical indicators on the weekly chart are supporting the bull trend. All of the indicators on the weekly chart are supporting the bull trend. However, the problem is with the bull trend is that I told you that it was a bull trend of 8,500 points without any correction. So there is something wrong with the market. Secondly, the market has clearly shown its intention here that it is now trying to enter into the correction. So the market, and again there is very heavy deviation from its moving average. So for last couple of weeks I am saying this thing again and again, that there is very heavy deviation in the price from its moving average, which is again clearly indicating that there is something extremely wrong with the market. There is something extremely wrong. The market was now not supposed to move up, means this much. The market was not supposed to move up this much, but the market did. So whenever the market will fall, it will fall like 4,000 5,000 points in the correction. Now let's move on to the daily chart. Okay, so we are here on the daily chart. If you see here on the daily chart, then this thing clearly shows that there was fear in the market. There was this fear in the market. Because of the fear, this bearish hammer was formed on Monday, which was 10th of May. And because of this kind of candle, because of the bearish hammer, okay, it was a clear indication that the market has given up. Market has now given up, and no more and people are no more interested in the bull trend, which is why the next day on the 11th of May, okay, the open was the high, and the market fell sharply. And because of these two candles, okay, one is this bearish hammer, okay, in the bearish direction, then secondly this hammer. On the third day there was this very heavy bear candle. Now on the last 2 days, the Thursday and Friday, there was some rebound in the market because of some news. Okay, that news was from the CDC related to COVID-19 and COVID-19 restrictions. So there was this rebound in the market. So this rebound was an excellent opportunity to short, not to buy but to short. The reason is that it has made a lower high. here, because the market is now entering into the correction and it has made lower high. So if we just change the time frame, I have now changed the time frame to 4 hours. So if you see here on the 4 hours, then you will clearly see a pattern of the lower high. The pattern of the lower high says the lower high pattern is that the market was falling down. Then after 1500 points, okay, after a fall of 1500 points, then market moved up, and then the market will further, it will come down. Okay, so this is how the market works. Or you can also see here the same thing. Market was it was coming down, it went up, and then it went down. Okay, so this is how the market works. So here it has formed a lower high, and also on the 4 hour, on this the 4 hours candle. Okay, this is a kind of doji candle. So doji candle is so this doji candle indicates the indecisiveness in the market. So there is an excellent opportunity to short, means to be bearish. uh, let's change the time frame to 1 day. Now let's talk about the technical indicators. So we have the moving averages. Moving averages are clearly indicating the bull trend. However, this time after means, so the market has not touched the WMA. The WMA. So WMA is very critical. So market has not touched the WMA after 4th of March. So it's been 2 months. 2 months. After 2 months on the daily chart, after 2 months, the market has touched and respected the WMA, which means that the market uh, is showing its intention to come into the correction. And one more thing that I see, that because that why this correction it happened. Okay, the reason was that the people who were left behind, okay, generally means not the retail traders but the market manipulators or the hedge funds, or the big these companies. Now what these market manipulators will do, or the intention of the market manipulators is to form these bull candles here, so that the people uh, okay, most of the retail traders, so they will think that the market is not coming into the correction and market is still following the bull trend. They will buy. So when the retail traders buy, the market manipulators, they know that the market is forming a lower high here. So the market manipulators will sell here at this particular point. They will sell here, and because they are selling, the retail traders are buying. So this simply equates, because if the market manipulators, if they don't do this thing, the rebound thing, then everyone, including the market manipulators, will sell. And if everyone will sell, then who will buy? This is the question. So I mean, this is how the market manipulators sometimes they do these tricks. I mean, these kind of things. So the market manipulator will sell heavily here, and then the market is expected to fall. So the more it falls, okay, the more money they will make, the market manipulators. So we were discussing the moving averages. The market has clearly shown it has respected the ALMA, it has respected the WMA, but it has not respected the EMA. For sure, the market will respect the EMA. And the EMA is at 33,400. So EMA is expected to reach this support, which is at 33,500. This support is at 33,500. So this EMA will reach 33,500, okay, within a day or two. And when the EMA will reach, then we are expecting the market to fall. If not on Monday, then on Tuesday or Wednesday, the market will fall, and then the market will find support on this EMA 33,500 or 33,600 maybe. It will find support here, and if it crosses below the EMA, then it will find support here, Ichimoku. Okay, Ichimoku is here to provide support. Ichimoku is providing support at 33,000. So the boundary of the Ichimoku. Okay, so there are chances that the market may try to rebound again from the boundary of the Ichimoku, but then it will be 30,000. If we talk about other indicators on the daily chart, then we have stock RSI. Stock RSI is still bearish. Stock RSI is still bearish. It is in the bear territory. If we talk about the MACD, MACD is supporting the bear trend. It is bearish. There is no momentum. Okay, neither in the bear direction or in the bull direction. So on the daily chart, market market is supporting the bear trend. Market is supporting the bear trend. On the weekly chart, we saw that the market is supporting the bull trend. So now there is this tug of war between this the bull and the bear, means the daily chart and the weekly chart. So on the weekly chart, I think within a week or two, okay, means this week and the next week, the coming week and next to next week, we'll be seeing that the indicators have changed their directions from bull to bearish. Okay guys, so this was my technical analysis for Dow Jones Industrial Average Index for the week commencing from 17th of May 2021.